Scanning for audio. Scanning for audio.
Okay, welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. This time, well, Blake 7 had come to an end because a huge section of the cast had died. So I thought that Big Finish were going to produce sort of audio novels. Does that make sense? Yeah. I was wrong. I didn't notice that the releases that were coming out weren't full cast because I'm dim. I've only got so much time on my hands, and I really wanted to, make something, have a constant output from the Tin Dog podcast. I can only review so much. I've got a full-time job after all. That's an excuse. What I'm saying is, and I'm apologising to you, my loved and probably attractive listener, I forgot. I got sidetracked. I didn't notice that there was a whole set of big finishes. Now, I know I did 2 of them very recently, but that made me think, what have I missed? Let's go back through and see what I've not done, because I like to pride myself that I've reviewed all of the audio big finishes. So, Avalon, number 1. Now, Avalon had appeared in another audio, which is the one I thought that Avalon Part 1 was. It's not. Here's the synopsis. The 3rd century of the 2nd calendar, Roj Blake is about to discover a powerful spaceship and spearhead rebellion against the despotic Federation. Despotic, good word. But he can't be everywhere at once. Throughout the galaxy, brave people fight for freedom without the benefit of miraculous alien technology. Avalon has only her wits and her contacts to rely on, but her name will become legend all the same. Avalon appears in Blake 7. She's also appeared in some of the audios as a character, as a parallel freedom fighter. Because let's face it, we're running out of original cast to have on board. Somebody on Twitter the other day pointed out that canonically the only people to survive the TV show in the Blake 7 universe that we've got available is a Travis clone, which we can't use anymore as of a few weeks ago, sadly, and Travis's daughter, which isn't great. Now, obviously, I still will always believe that Villa survived, and a Villa box set I'm looking forward to, but that's not what's important. The Avalon series runs at exactly the same time as the Blake 7 TV series, but in parallel. And we've got a whole new cast. Yes, we've got guest stars from the TV show in order to make things work. We knew that Jenna had contacts with Avalon. That was established on TV. So what we've got here is 3 stories. Now, this is Avalon Volume 1, Avalon Volume 2, and some other audios I'll be doing very shortly because I want to play catch-up, because I want to have experienced them, listened to them, and then I'll talk to you all about them. 3 stories per box set. Terra Firma, Steve Lyons. The resistance on Earth has been decimated. Blake has been arrested. Avalon returns home to the seat of the Federation's power to pick up the pieces, but she will need the help of the self-centered smuggler named Jenna. So it's a nice bit of, not back catalogue stuff, but it's looking at, excuse me while I have a quick drink. Toffee popcorn white hot chocolate. Very nice. So these stories take place simultaneously with the original Blake 7 episode 1 story, which is good. Because you've instantly got a way into the story the Jenna storyline works great because you've got to establish the characters as freedom fighters. But also, and here's the important bit, we've also got quite a lot of other stuff going on. Because in Throwback we're introduced to a whole new character. Argo Madison's career as a clerk is uneventful, until a band of outlaws burst into his ordered life, brought it crashing down around him. Now Captain Travis of Space Security wants to know what Madison knows about the rebel leader Avalon. This is practically a two-hander. This is also the gem of the box set, because not only do we get to meet a brand new character being interrogated by, quite an evil character, we get to find out about everybody involved, but we also get to find out more about the world building. And it's, I am doing the Prisoner podcast as we record this. Yes, I've not done it for a while, but we are experiencing that whole interrogation, small cast, questions asked over and over again, what exactly was revealed about the interrogator and the person being interrogated. It's all very, very nice. So that's what it reminds me. Also, we've got what I can only describe as someone on the autistic spectrum in Blake 7. Now, there's a whole thing about terminating children and the death of parents and things like that. It's very, very convoluted, but very, very good. Story 1.3. Well, that deals with the person who betrayed Blake. The one with the limp, do you remember? Probably called Tarrant. Isn't everyone called Tarrant in Blake 7? Blackwater by Trevor Baxendale. Avalon hopes to pull the resistance on Earth together with a bold attack on the administration facility, but her plan might be doomed before she can put it into action, thanks to a traitor in the ranks. I don't want to say more than that. What I do need to say is that I've missed out on a set of Blake 7 that I didn't think existed, and it's great. Truly, truly well crafted. I can't wait to listen to box set number 2. And if it wasn't for the 9th Doctor box set coming out today, or was it yesterday, I would just plough straight on and go straight in to box set 2. But hey, you've got to have some control, some self-control in this game. So, listen to the trailer, decide for yourself, as always, and until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, Blake 7, Avalon, Volume 1.
I understand your caution. The filigree is buzzing with talk of Jenna Stannis lately. You're making quite a name for yourself.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment. The last thing you need in your line of business is a reputation.
I could say the same for you. If anyone suspected for a second that the infamous terrorist, freedom fighter, Avalon, was strolling through their midst...
You're wrong. It's not the same. I want them to know my name. A name has power.
I'm going to be sent to a prison planet or a frontier world then, never to be heard of again.
Tell me about Avalon, and I'll see what I can do about changing that part of your future.
Oh, I do have a future.
You do? How long it lasts, that's up to you. Now tell me about Avalon.
Got him, Jenna. Grab his gun.
What do you think I'm trying to do? He doesn't seem to want to let go of it.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher, and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.